Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. So with all this craziness that's been going on for the past weeks, I figured why not come to you guys with a recipe that's easy, and the stuff that you need for the recipe you probably already have in your refrigerator. We are going to be making smothered pork chops. The only thing we will be needing for this recipe is, of course, our pork chops, our seasoning, some onions, and either chicken stock or a soup packet. All right, guys, now let's get into the video. The first thing we're going to do is season up our pork chops. Right now, I am going in with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And this just makes the pork chops more tender and juicy. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of onion powder and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Next, I'm going to add a tablespoon of sage and then a tablespoon of complete seasoning. Then I'm just going to add 1 Sazon packet. And after you do that, you just want to add 2 teaspoons of black pepper as well. And also 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. All right, so now I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. And then after I apply that, I'm just going to give everything a good mix. All right, so after I'm done mixing everything up, if you watched my other videos, you already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to marinate these pork chops for at least an hour, and then I'll be back. All right, so now that I am back, we can start frying our pork chops. When I fry these, I'm not going to be using flour. You're going to see why after this step. You'll see, you're going to be like, oh, so that's why she did that. Once you see the blood running out of it like that, that's how you know it's time to flip your pork chop over. And you see how beautiful and golden that is? That's how you want your pork chop to look. You do not want it to be burnt, and you don't want it to be looking pale either. Okay, so now I'm going to check the other side and see how it's looking. And oh, look at that. That just looks so beautiful. Okay, now we can take that out and get started on the next pork chop. And I'm just going to keep doing that same process over and over until all my pork chops are done. All right, guys, now I'm finally done frying all the pork chops, and this is how it came out. Next, we are going to coat these with flour. Yeah, I know you're probably like, huh? Why is she doing it that way? But you'll see, this is a little hack. That way you don't have to make a roux later. All right, guys, so this is a really easy hack, so you don't have to make a roux. What I'm doing right now is I'm just taking the pork chops and I'm literally just coating it in the flour, and then I'm just going to set those aside. You're just going to repeat that same step with all of your pork chops. So as you can see, I left the oil from the pork chops in the pan. Now I'm just taking my onions and I'm sauteing it in that pork fat oil. You want to cook these onions on medium to low heat. How you know they're done is when they look translucent like you see on the screen. We're going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter on medium to low heat. All right, so now that that is melted, I am going to add in 4 cups of chicken stock. If you do not have chicken stock, you can use 4 cups of water and 1 soup packet. Now I'm just giving that a good stir. Next, it's time to add in some herbs. I'm going to be adding a half a tablespoon of whole oregano and 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Of course, you just want to give that another good stir. Now we just add in our pork chops. And when you guys do this recipe, you see how I'm struggling to fit all these pork chops in this pot. Please do not do what I do. Use a bigger pot. As you will see throughout this video, I changed pots. Pork chops have been cooking for about 15 minutes. As you can see, it is already starting to thicken up on its own, and we didn't even have to make a roux. And you just want to make sure they're fully covered in the gravy. So I'm going to let these pork chops cook on simmer for about an hour, but I am going to open up the pot and keep checking it periodically and keep putting gravy over it if I need to. As you can see, the gravy is really starting to come together now. So my pork chops have been cooking for about 45 minutes and I am just checking on it. And you see how I hooked y'all up with a little hack. We didn't even have to mess around with making a roux, making it all lumpy. So it has been an hour. We are all done and I'm just adding on my parsley to garnish. All right, guys, and that is the final product. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new to my channel and you guys want to see videos like this. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well so you can get notified every time I post. Also, comment below what you guys would like for me to make next week. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.